Good afternoon. This is Anastasia Bashir with a news brief. In local news, according to the Pocono Record, the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights announced the appointment of Christopher T. Brooks, Associate Professor of History and Geography at East Stroudsburg University, to a 4-year term on the Pennsylvania Advisory Committee to the Commission. I am grateful for being afforded the opportunity to serve and look forward to deliberating with my new colleagues and providing counsel to interested stakeholders here in the Commonwealth and in Washington, D.C., said Brooks, who will be one of 15 Pennsylvanians selected to work in that advisory role. According to the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights website, the committee was established by the Civil Rights Act of 1957 and is the only independent bipartisan agency charged with advising the President and Congress on civil rights and reporting annually on federal civil rights enforcement. In national news, according to CNN, the Food and Drug Administration has informed Pfizer it intends to proceed towards an authorization of the manufacturer's COVID-19 vaccine. The statement comes a day after the FDA panel recommended the agency grant an emergency use of authorization for the Pfizer and BioNTech coronavirus vaccine. Once these hurdles are crossed, the first vaccinations in the U.S. could happen early next week, said Secretary of Health and Human Services Alex Azar. Governors are prioritizing who would get the vaccines first in their states. Healthcare workers and residents of long-term care facilities are expected to be first in line. In state news, according to 69 News, Pennsylvania officials announced a host of new temporary restrictions on Thursday afternoon. They are aimed at slowing the spread of COVID-19. This comes as Pennsylvania Health Secretary Dr. Levine reported each of the last 2 days we have reported the highest number of deaths since the beginning of the pandemic. The new restrictions include a ban on indoor dining and a pause on school sports. According to a news release from the governor's office, which stated that indoor dining, K-12 sports, practices or extracurricular activities, indoor gyms, and entertainment facilities will be suspended. Additionally, indoor gatherings were limited to 10 people with the exemption of churches, while outdoor gatherings are limited to 50 people. Other businesses, including retail and salons, are expected to operate at 50% capacity. Collegiate and professional sports are allowed to continue, but without any spectators in attendance. These restrictions will take effect Saturday, 12:01 a.m. and continue until 8 a.m. on January 4th. For all things ESU, according to the weekly newsletter Warrior Notes, tutor positions are open for the spring 2021 semester. No tutoring experience is necessary, and interested candidates should have a minimum of a 3.0 GPA with an A or B in the courses they wish to tutor. Paid training will be provided, and tutor pay ranges from $9 to $11 an hour. You can contact Dr. Kelly McKenzie or Matthew Simmons for more information. Now let's take a look at the weather. It's currently 46 degrees. Today's high will be 48 with a low of 34. Tomorrow's high will be 46 with a low of 43. This has been Anastasia Bashir with your news brief.